Hello friends, welcome back to our video. Welcome to Miss Nataly's enrichment video number 9. Today is Monday, November 9th, 2020. And let's say hello to Dudley. Hello Dudley, how are you doing this morning? I hope that it's well. Alrighty. First things first, happy Native American Heritage Month. And I know that a lot of you may know a little bit about this, but a lot of you also may not know. But that's okay. That's why I'm here, to teach you. Alrighty. So for our agenda today, you are going to do your materials list, our read aloud, our stretch break, our reflection activity, and then we're going to do our closing. Alrighty, you ready? Fabulous, fabulous. Alrighty. So today you're going to need a blank piece of paper and some crayons or markers. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to go get that, okay? Fabulous. Did you get your blank piece of paper? What about your crayons or markers? Fabulous. Very good. Very good. Alrighty. So a little bit about Native American Heritage Month. So I know that a lot of y'all are in Los Angeles. And if you are based on Los Angeles, if you live in Los Angeles, you are actually on Tongva land. Okay, that is one tribe that was in California, and specifically it was in Los Angeles. So Native American people are also known as indigenous people, and indigenous people means that they were the first people on the land. So before people from Spain, people from England, people from Europe came to the United States, the Native American people were here first. Now, there are about 109 tribes in California alone, and it's important to know that there are this many tribes because there used to be a lot more. And now they're struggling to keep their culture and their traditions alive in the United States. There is a lot of um, there's a lot of laws against them, and there's a lot of conflict right now. But this is why we are teaching you guys. This is why we want you guys to know more about the indigenous people and a little bit about their culture. I am pretty sure I'm a little bit of I am indigenous, but I have not checked. I don't know. But it's okay. Now we are going to do our read aloud. And today our read aloud is about it's about a story from a tribe. It's called the Blackfoot tribe right here. And it's a really cool story about how some stars became their stars. So it's about a person, and you guys are going to see it. It's about a person that becomes a star. That's why it's called Star Stories. Okay, so we're going to play it, and I hope you enjoy.
In the sky, a boy and his long-lost father walked together. This is a Blackfoot story about how they were reunited as stars. A long time ago, in Sky Country, Morningstar, son of the sun god, had a baby with a woman from Earth. But the woman disobeyed the rules of the sun, so she was sent back to Earth, and her baby was marked with an ugly scar on his face. The woman died, and her orphaned son had a rough life. He was so poor he didn't even have moccasins. The children called him Bai, Scarface, and made him the butt of their jokes. When Bai grew up, he fell in love with a beautiful girl. I wish to marry you, he told her, but she turned him down. I couldn't even consider your proposal, she said, unless you remove that ugly scar from your face. Bai was so sad. He turned to his only friend, an old medicine woman. How can I get rid of my scar, he asked her. She told him that the sun god had given him the scar, and only the sun god could remove it. So Bai decided to go to the home of the sun god. He set out on a long and difficult journey across the plains and through the mountains. Finally, he reached the big water. For 3 days and nights, Bai fasted and prayed. On the 4th day, a bright trail appeared over the water. Bai climbed the trail to Sky Country. The sun god didn't recognize his grandson and was very angry to see a creature from Earth in his domain. I will kill him, he said to the moon, his wife, for he comes from a good-for-nothing race. But the moon stepped in and saved Bai's life. Then a handsome, beautifully dressed young man appeared. It was Morningstar, Bai's father. Bai told him about the girl who had rejected him. Morningstar felt sorry and promised to help. One day, father and son went hunting in a dark forest. When 7 enormous birds came after Morningstar, Bai killed them, just in the nick of time. The sun god was so thankful that Bai had saved his son's life that he agreed to remove Bai's scar. Then he appointed Bai as his personal messenger to the Blackfoot people. The sun god gave Bai 2 raven feathers to show that he'd come from the sun, and taught him the secrets of the sun dance. And Morningstar gave Bai a magic flute to win over the girl he loved. Bai returned to Earth by climbing down the Milky Way. The beautiful girl who once shunned him now agreed to be his wife. The sun god took Bai back to the sky with his new wife and turned him into a star called Little Morning Star. Look up, and you can see Bai and his father, Morning Star and Little Star, together in the sky.
Alrighty. If you did like this story, there are many, many more. And it's beautiful to know that they have their own stories, just like how we have our own stories about nature and our life and just everything that's living all around us, we have our own stories. And it's beautiful to see that their stories are somewhat similar. And they have unique stories that show how life started. And it's just, I had a really hard time choosing which story for you guys, but I really like this one. Now, we are going to do our stretch break. Okay, let me just. And are you ready for our stretch break? Yes? Fabulous. All right, neck roll. Other side. All right, stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Let's stretch our shoulders. Other side. And wiggle it out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, you guys have 50 seconds to go get water and to eat a snack. A little bit. Oh, I tried to stop it before the dogs started barking. The dogs are a little scary. All right. So today's reflection activity, we are going to draw or write something that you learned about Native Americans. Okay, so you can draw or write whatever you want. You could draw or write anything from the video, anything that I said before the video. So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to draw or write something that you learned about Native Americans. Okay? Alrighty, 2 minutes starting now. Alrighty, fantastic. What did you draw or write? What did you draw or write about Native Americans? Hold it up. Amazing. Very good, very good. I wrote, today I learned that Native Americans have many beautiful stories about life and nature. I just find it important to know about other people's cultures, and I'm trying my best to see what I can learn and how I can teach all of you. So the purpose of today's video was to learn a little bit about Native American culture and Native American stories. And maybe next video I will add more, the more that I learn, so that I can teach all of you. Okay, so all of our new videos are going to be up on Mondays, remember that. And our goodbye today is going to be Marshmallow Hugs. So I know all of you guys know how to do Marshmallow Hugs. So I want to feel it through the camera, okay? Marshmallow Hugs, Marshmallow Hugs. All right, everybody, I will see you soon. I'll see you next Monday, okay? And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.